What's up, YouTube? As you guys can see from the intro and the title, we are going to be progressing a Hitman Specter build just for this video. Now, as you guys can see, I did already kind of start, but what did actually happen was my clips did manage to get voided. I really don't know how. Now, I am a little sad, but we are just going to continue on with the video and so on and so forth. The spot that I am choosing to farm for partially just most of this video is going to be jungle. Now, my reasoning for farming here partially for the half of the video is just because of the beehive quest. The beehive quest does give you 10 base codexes from killing the mobs, and then you do get 2 additional super codexes for completing the quest, and it also gives you a chest too, so it's kind of good for loot as well. We are gonna try to get stacked out on armor, you know, and then once we hit super, I might decide to leave here and go grind somewhere else, but I don't know, we're gonna see. Now, my build was kind of just lenient on like just becoming like a support type of build, like a support build with double jump that can just hit and run, just get out of there, hit and then get out of there. But I did decide to change it to this poison build because I do want to make it something that's like annoying in PvP, where like, okay, I stop regen, and this build isn't really a tank, but you know, everything that it really does is like crazy. Now, with my race passives and skills, you know, with my passives I do proc anti-heal, and I do also I do also proc enchants from procking the last hit. It's crazy how I just feel like that. I wonder what's this server ping. Hold up. It's not that bad, but it's not something that I would usually get. Now, the beehive is great for farming, but one thing that it is, you know, like well known about, like a downside of it is just like getting a specific spot, which is the top of this mountain. It can take you a little while to get the mission just well placed in this one area. But overall, the base codexes and the super codexes, I would say the time that you spend at the mission board trying to get it in a specific spot is low-key like well earned. Now, while we're at the campfire sitting here, the relics that I am aiming for is Sewer Scum Vial, Cursed Tome, and Poisonous Lily. I'll kind of give you guys my reasoning more of that later. But we're just gonna get straight into it. Now, for the enchant that I'm using, it's called a Jinx. I'm pretty sure Jinx Vointy. Now, what it does is when you're full HP, it gives you like a lot more damage, but it also has a downside. So when you're low, you do less damage. And I would really say, wow, I almost died there, but I would really say this weapon is very good for just starting off, just because the bees, they don't really have a lot of HP, but they do like fat damage just because they're in a big pack. Now, this weapon, it allows you to get rid of them like in a short duration of time. Oh wow, somebody started the bee boss. I might either server hop or I don't know, I might go steal his loot because I'm really a loot goblin like that. Now, as you guys can see from that quest, I did get 10 base codexes. Well, I got 9, but I'm assuming one glitched or something. So you do get 10 base codexes, and then on top of that, you do get 2 super codexes. So I would low-key say this is the best way to farm. But if you guys are by yourself, I wouldn't really suggest doing this quest. The only reason that I'm doing it just because I have an enchant on my weapon, so it just gives me like better buffs, and the buffs in this situation is just like you know, more damage off M1s just from being like full. Now, I did just hit super, as you guys can see. We are gonna keep doing the quest. We're gonna do the quest, I would say, about approximately like 3 more times, just because I wanna get some more silver. I want to get some more silver. Because the base and the super is most likely going to be... Base and the super is going to be about like 600. Either 600 to like $800. I would go slime his loot, but that's a Spartan. I might not be able to run from him. Crazy part is we already hit super. So this video is sort of halfway done. Also, guys, sometimes I will be very quiet. I'm not really the best at keeping commentary. I know that's, you know, obviously what most people are, you know, saying like that's the main part of a video, like, but me, I'm not really good at keeping commentary. So sometimes I just really get straight to the point, like the points of this build, what I'm aiming for, and things of that sort. Yo, bro. Alright, that's the quest right here. Hopefully when he spawns in that boss, it doesn't spawn in on me, because if it does spawn in on me, I'm dead. Now, another thing that I do commonly do, just for this this quest here, when they do spawn in, I do come down this ramp. Look, come down this ramp, because as you guys can see, it takes them a while to get it like level and adjust it. Yo, I might die. Only reason that I do say slide down the ramp is because when they come out of the beehive, they're kind of floating, so they'll drop down on you and they'll literally start comboing you. Now, an alternative relic that I did have for this build was Witch's Finger, but I might not actually go this just because I marked it as an alternative, but it's like there's not really any point of getting it when I can get a Cursed Tome instead. But Sewer Scum Vial is, you know, needed for this build. So for this, we are going to get silver. 2 more of these quests and we should be good. Nah, wait, is that it? Nah, that's not it. As I said, guys, this is, you know, probably, I would say, the worst part about this quest, bro. You got to get it like right. I would say you have to get it like right here where my cursor is at. Yeah, nah, that's not it. Wait, no, that might actually be it. Yeah, that's it. Crazy part is I almost rode off of it. Now, I do plan to do this quest at least like 2 to 3 more times. Just so I can get enough silver. And then after this, we are going to go get our super class, our base and our super. Also, guys, if you guys did not know, the Viper, there's a gun called the Viper. It's called Viper. I would low-key recommend that. Yo, I'm cooks. Yo.
A few moments later.
All right, bro, I am back. I literally do not know how I died, bro. That's actually so crazy. Like, the easiest quest and I died, bro. Like, that shit crazy. But like I said, we gonna do at least like 2 to 3 more so we can get so we can get enough money for base and super. Now, you know, let's not die this time. Super Codex, get that chest. Open the chest. Dagger. Nah. Let me see what that armor talking about. Okay. Got some fat HP. Got a little fat HP boost. I ain't gonna complain. You know what I'm saying? Now we gonna put this all in silver and silver. All right, so we have 500. I want to get to 800 before I leave real quick. I just want to make sure because we do for our super, every skill is 120, and then for our base, every skill is about like 40. I'm pretty sure. If there's like what, like 4, like I think base class has 3 skills, and then super has about like 5. Yeah, super has like 4 skills, and then a passive. I'm pretty sure. So that's like, yeah, that's almost like 800. All right, as you guys see on the mission, the beehive or the Eily trackers are not spawning on the mission board. So I'm just gonna come back, either server hop, or I'm just gonna just come back when it does, you know, eventually pop up. So yeah, see you guys. All right, we are back. We did manage to get into a server where the quest board did have Eily trackers or either beehive. Now that we do have an armor that does give us some good HP, we are going to do Eily trackers. You do want to try to manage to only get one on you. If you guys can't parry, please do not do this boss. And also, like, that may happen to you guys, like, these animations are kind of wonky, so just when you're fighting this boss, go more on like the sound cue. Like when you hear the ding, that's when you parry. Getting low here. Oh, Ultra Codex. Oh, let me get that. Yo, this Itsuki guy's kind of helping a bit. And this quest is also good because you guys can get also get like three combined Ultra Codexes. As you guys can see, you get an Ultra Codex for completing it, and if you kill both by yourself, you do get another Ultra Codex now. Now we should be able to get our super. Now that quest there was actually like one of the best quests in jungle if you do know how to parry, either know how to parry or, you know, just know how to, you know, just kill a boss, like, because you do get 3 Ultra Codexes. If you do want to put it in silver, I'm pretty sure you do get 150 per silver pop. You get some pretty considerable amount of alignment, and I'm pretty sure it does give you a good amount of EXP. And I do think you only get Ultra Codexes from like the big bosses, like the Golem, Eily Trekas, Forest Golem, and things of that sort. Now we are going to put it in silver and see if we do get enough. Okay, that is way more than enough. Now it's time to get our super, man. All right, so we did manage to max out our base class. So the skills that I mostly got are just combo extenders, so I don't really count them as like actual like skills. They're combo extenders. I don't really have any iframe skills yet. Now what you guys want to do when you get into Tundra, what you want to do is climb up the wall, and if you guys do have a glider, just glide until you see this watchtower here, or you guys can talk to the guy at the gate to get access to enter the gate. And if you do that, you'll get access upon opening this here. And here's a little guide. If you guys do enter through the gate, you want to go, as soon as you open the gate, you want to go left, and then you're going to see a little path to your right, and then you go along that path, and then the watchtower will be here. Now to get super base class for this, you do have to get super base class for this, you guys do have to get what's it called, you have to finish a quest. You have to finish a quest. And this quest, basically what you have to do is, there's a scientist, like a goblin scientist, him here, he needs help, and basically you guys need to go fill up this empty glass jar with like molten rock. Now here I am going to show you guys where to finish this quest. See, he'll give you an empty jar here, well, a bottle, but you know, same thing. So he'll give you this. Let me see how I can, oh, you can just climb it just naturally like this. Oh wait, hold on, let me fix my ping real quick. I know why I'm so laggy, bro. Bear with me, guys. Fixing something real quick. All right, my bad, guys. I might just glide over there. Although I did say I would give you guys like a tutorial. I might just glide over there. We're stuck. All right, I'm just reset. Actually, I'll just come back when I'm like, I'll just come back to you guys when I am. Wait, let me see. Oh, okay, this is an elevator. I actually did not know that. Wait, is it an elevator or am I bugging? Yeah, I'm bugging. I'll just come back to you guys when I do get to the entrance of the gate. And yeah, see you guys there. All right, guys, so this is gonna be a clear, you know, path, you know, and a clear guide. So you guys are gonna want to talk to the guy outside of this door. He's gonna let you in. Then this gate is gonna open up, and then what you guys want to do is go straight, turn left. Now just keep going, keep going, keep going. We're gonna stop around this campfire. If you guys do want to go get heat and warmth, you guys can, but for the sake of this video, nah, we're just gonna go straight up. Now oh, my bad. I'm not gonna go that way because the howlers aren't there. I would have just went up and then glided down for the people that do have a glider, but this is the way that people with no glider can go. So the door is right there. What you want to do is take a left and then come up this here. It's literally going to be right there as soon as you like turn to the gate. Now you want to climb up here. And be careful, guys. There are going to be prowlers right here, but you guys can just run past them. Just climb up, climb straight up. Once you guys get to the second wall here, they shouldn't be aggroed onto you. Well, they're going to be aggro, but they can't, you know, fly at you or fly towards you. Another thing you guys can do is just run straight past the prowlers, which is another way that I literally wouldn't recommend, because, you know, some people like me are trash, and niggas can die to prowlers. And now once you get straight into this gate, what you're gonna want to do is just keep climbing up, keep climbing up. And then here, you're in a village and this is where you actually want to be. Now, what you're gonna want to do is come to the molten, hold out your empty bottle and click on it, and it's gonna give you a meteorite sample. And with this, you guys are gonna want to go all the way back. You guys can follow my guide on where to go. I'm kind of moving my camera a lot, so once you guys leave the village, you're gonna want to go left, scale this left wall here, and then come out of this hole here. This is usually what I do for completing this quest. Just scale. Once you leave the village, scale the left side, enter out of that, exit out of that hole in the wall, and then once you exit, just keep scaling and then just drop down. But be careful though. Just spam space. If you guys have played Rogue Lineage, you guys do know. If you guys missed out, Rogue Lineage wasn't really, well, now it's not really, I would say Rogue isn't really fun anymore because everybody's running around with spec builds and ganking freshies still, bruh. It's kind of the same thing. Now we're gonna go back. For you guys that do have a glider, I would recommend gliding, like scale the left wall, then climb up and then glide until you see the watchtower. Now once we get here, we might be cooked because I actually do not think I have enough climb to get up. Oh no, we're good, we're good, we're good. Then once you guys get up here, you guys can get your super. And yeah, that's just the complete guide on how to get your super. Well, how to get the super. And for this progression build, I do feel like my progression build is going to be very strong in ganks. And I do think it's going to be compatible to be able to 1v1. Because Hitman isn't really known for 1v1ing. Unless you're obviously crazy. Hitman is usually known for like just team ganks. Just because it's so annoying. You can just hit them, then get out of there. It's just almost like a cheese. Like. And then I seen somebody running a one of my friends, he runs a vampire lizard Hitman build, and it's just it's not very tanky, but his lifesteal enchant in the vampire regen, like the blood sex skill, just gives him so much HP, like so much HP regen that is so stupid. And then he has physical resistance too, so it's almost like he's unkillable, bro. I've only really seen like two niggas like actually kill him, and that was another friend of mine, and one time we were in a gank. I would have went that build, but I don't really like builds that are that type of cheese. But I like cheese builds, you know what I'm saying? I like cheese builds. But I'm gonna get back to y'all when we're about to get our super. Oops. As you guys have seen, I did get my super. Now, let me max it real quick. I'm gonna talk while I'm maxing my class out. So the super here, I do really feel like Duelist, I'm pretty sure this is what the super is called, Duelist. Yeah, Duelist is actually kind of strong because you do get this one skill called Lunge, as you guys can see here. It's obviously kind of like a lunge. What it does is it's like 3 shots and it gives you iframe, so you can use this as a combo starter. So for a combo, you could 1, 2, and then look away, and then 1, 2, and then quick draw, and then the weapon that I do suggest for like pre-Hitman sniper, I do suggest there's a gun called Viper. It does a bit more damage than the flintlock, but a little less than a shock rifle. All right, guys, this is me at the end of the progression. Please leave a like, please leave a sub. If you guys did enjoy it, please leave a comment. And thank you guys for watching. Peace.